say the only reason I'm going along with the bush hogging or forestry mowing or whatever is because at some point, if that is going to be the site of the future courthouse, we're going to have to do that anyway. So I'm fine with spending the money to do it. As far as putting up the signage, if that's something that those that have been advocating for this site feel would help get us a courthouse, then I'm all for it. But I'm hopeful that we can turn the conversations toward more what I would consider important matters, like what steps are we taking as a board to get us to the delivery of a judicial center, and what's that going to look at? And I'm hopeful that we have a timeline coming at some point to let us know this is where we are today and this is where we hope to be in 6 months' time or 9 months' time. You know, when are we going to be looking at discussions for how this would be funded, what the footprint would be, what services would be delivered from a judicial center at this site. All of those things to me are much more relevant than the partial clearing of the property and putting some signs up. So I'm hopeful that there's going to be some movement on that at some point soon. Thank you.
All right. On that note, I'm just going to go ahead and, you know, as we always said, we can't knock on each other's door and talk. I spoke to the assistant administrator this morning, and I think the clearing and the signage is going to raise awareness of the property. It's going to grow excitement with the public that something is happening, and it's kind of baby steps as far as moving forward with what Commissioner Williamson asked for. I'd like to see us develop a sheet of music that we could all work with, i.e., you know, as you said, the size of the building, what we as a board would intend to do with property that we evacuate, the Fisher-Hamilton building, possibly probation building, the old courthouse. I think we need to sell that to the public, that these properties, in my mind, would go on the market, be resold and put back on the tax rolls, with the exception of the courthouse, but certainly the Fisher-Hamilton, probation, any dollars that we could free up from rental space need to go into that. I'm still pretty much stuck on reserving the frontage on Avalon Boulevard for possibly selling at a future date. And the other thing I think we need to sell this idea on, because we're, you know, with Commissioner Parker's input and the sheriff's input, it's a complete project with the jail and the court facilities, but how this board today can improve the quality of life for future generations. If we do a project of the jail and the courthouse, and the jail is, let's call it the 20-year project, the courthouse a 50-year plus project, there are anywhere from 2 to 5 or more generations of Santa Rosa County citizens that will not have to participate or worry about this problem again.